everybody, and welcome back to the Three Stitches podcast. I'm sorry, this feels kind of weird because I haven't podcasted in my dorm for like ever now. Again, this is the Three Stitches podcast. It is episode, I wrote it down just for this purpose, 113. Okay, so I am your host for this, well, for me it's Thursday morning-ish. Yeah, this feels very weird. I'm really off my game today. This week has just been kind of funky for me. As I'll get into more detail later on, this semester is going to be funky just because there's a lot of stuff I haven't done yet before. But yeah, so it's episode 113. I will go into my disclaimer real quick. Since this is a new semester, I really don't know my roomie's schedule yet. She just left for class now, so I know I have till 11:30 when I have to go to class. Yes. But I don't know if her class is going to let out earlier, anything like that, so just be prepared for, roomie coming in or just extraneous noise, all that kind of stuff. We had our fire drill at 5 a.m. this morning, so there may be some weird stuff going on. 'Cause it seems like, one fire drill can lead to another and another, so, yeah. Which was quite interesting. I felt like a very ornery polar bear this morning, because, I had my, my fuzzy purple bathrobe on, and everyone was like in hoodies, and I was just like in my big fuzzy purple bathrobe. Yeah. No one looked very pleased this morning. No one. But, because with me, it was really bad, because I normally get up at 5:45, and it goes off at 5, so we didn't get back to the dorm until like 20 after 5, so I had like 20 minutes, where it's like, okay, do I get up, or do I stay up, do I go back to bed for 20 minutes, what do I do? So, I decided to go back to bed for 20 minutes. 20 minutes is 20 minutes. I didn't fall asleep, I just kind of dozed, but it was nice. So, alright, so, I will say, another bullet disclaimer here, I don't know the state of my camera batteries right now. I really don't, so I'm going to be going to Kroger soon to get batteries. So if it cuts out, I am so sorry. It's happened before, I know, a good few episodes ago. So it may be a, rehash of that one. I hope not. Really, really hope not. So fingers crossed it doesn't go funky. Okay. So this is my first week back to school, and what's making this week funky and what's going to make this semester very weird is just the fact that I started out with 4 normal classes, an online class, and an independent study, and that's going to be my research. And so I was like fine with that, I wanted to kind of dip my toe in the water on online classes because I knew that, especially from what Catherine said, there's going to be more classes where the only choice we'll have is an online class. So I'd rather, start off slow than get thrown into the deep end. So I decided I'd take one online class, and it was a history class, so it wasn't too big of a deal. But about a week before I left, I got an email that said that one of my face-to-face lecture classes just switched over to an online class. So now I have 2 online classes, 3 face-to-face, and an independent study. And then I looked at the syllabus in one of my other classes, and it said that class turns out to be a hybrid class. So now it turns out I'm going to class I'm not going to class more than I am. I have no class on Mondays, no class on Wednesdays, and no class on Fridays, and no class on the weekends, because I have taken Saturday classes before. And on Tuesdays, I have 3 classes back-to-back, which gets kind of crazy, but it's not that bad. And then on days like today, on Thursdays, I have 1 class, and then I have an hour and a half break, and I have another class. Yeah. But the online classes, they have recorded lectures that I watch, so it's not like I just read PowerPoints. I do have a lot of stuff that I have to do for them, but I'd rather have it that way, because if I have to watch the videos and there's a specific time commitment I have, rather than just saying, I'll just read the PowerPoint later on, I actually have something that I have to commit to, which I think I'll be better with. But yeah, so this has been my first week back, rather uneventful, but I flew back on Sunday, and my plane was canceled, so I had some more airport knitting time. Did I pull it? Yes, I did. Okay. It's on my lap. My airport knitting was the Even Star, just because I wanted something patterned And I've been working on the Elizabeth show a lot, so I didn't want to work on that because I'd worked on it a lot. So we're doing it kind of as like a knit along. It's probably we're probably not gonna do it for prizes. It's just for like moral support. And I haven't seen the other 2 podcasts this week. I am so bad, so bad. But I'll do that soon. I promise. So I know that Jackie Knits is knitting this along with us, and I'd promised to stop on after the first row of the second chart, but I told everyone I was going to knit in the airport, so they know about this. But here's my progress so far. I am currently on the row. I will tell you guys next week probably. Wait, nope, my pattern's in here. I still have yet to get everything quite the way I like it in my dorm yet, which this always happens. There's always like 1 or 2 weeks where I'm always like moving stuff around, like not like big things, just like, putting like scrap paper on my desk or in my drawer, or lotion on my desk or in my drawer, or, putting sweaters on hangers rather than in my closet, just weird stuff like that, But I am currently on row, I believe, 19. Take a look here. Yes, I am on row 19 of chart 2, and it's 19 of 54, so it's not like I really ran ahead of everybody. But you're not going to really see much because I'm still on my small circular. I know, bad me. Bad me. But here you are. There it is. I know it doesn't look like much yet. There's chart 2. And here's chart 1, although it'll be really difficult to see because I'm on my small circular. But yeah, that's the even start, and I'm liking it so far. I know it's going to get crazy come to row like 43 because then it's a pattern every row. And, sorry, one sec. On Tuesday, I think it was, last week, I started getting like chest congestion and head and all that stuff, and then on Friday went to the doctor. Turns out I got bronchitis. Ooh, I know. So I just finished off my antibiotics, and I'm still trying to get rid of this cough. So yeah, so I may be coughing through this. I do apologize. It's gotten better. It wasn't like me on the plane where everybody did not want to sit next to me. Yeah, and never fly with head congested. Oh man, as we were starting to land, I got this like terrible bubble in my ear. Ugh, that was terrible. And then I finally had to like pop it, like manually, like plug my nose in that thing, and that hurt. Oh, I swear, I think the people in the back of the plane heard my ear pop. Oh man, that was terrible. But yeah, okay. So I feel like I'm talking really fast, but I think that's a rather normal problem for me. So yeah. Alright, so my other project. Oh, I should have grabbed that yarn. Bummer. I have like this, if you haven't noticed, I've got like this running commentary going on in my head that sometimes comes out my mouth. I do apologize. But this is the Elizabeth shawl, and you'd expect no less from me. It's in the middle of the row. But I've gotten a lot done on this so far, like a lot. And my desk is a mess. Just because with 2 online classes, I always had like my notebooks for them on my dresser or on my desk, and I've got my planner, and I've got this planner which my roomie gave to me because she can't really use it, so I use that for basically like scratch paper. Yeah. So there's my show notes. I know, brilliant, right? Yeah. So okay, throw that on my bed. Elizabeth shawl. I was looking for my pattern because I was going to tell you what. There it is. What row am I? I'm rather scatterbrained, but I've come to realize that that's kind of a normal state of affairs for me, it seems. But I am currently on row. Oh, okay, I'm on the right side row. On row 3 of the 6th chart. 6 charts of 8, so I'm getting close. I don't know when you guys saw this last. It got big all of a sudden. I'm still on my straights. I put them on circulars for the plane, but I put them back on straights, which I need to put them back on circulars so I can take it to class with me. But yeah, okay. This might just go in my lowest bag because I have to go to class right after I record this, so it may not go in circulars just yet. But yeah, it got big. That's the wrong way. But, so there's the lace that you saw. That's the first bit of lace. There's the second chart, which was a whole lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be maybe like 3-4 rows, but no, it went all the way down there. And then you do, I think it was just chart 1 again. It was a separate chart, but I think it was just chart 1 again, honestly. But then there's that one. And then I just finished this chart. This is really awkward to show you guys, isn't it? But yeah, so there's the last pattern that I just did. And I'm only on row 3, so you can't see much of the next one. But yeah, that's the lace. And it's kind of pretty. I did not expect it. And as I think Mom and Catherine did say on our last podcast, I really like it with the tonal. It would not have, like, especially with this part with like the massive amount of just like plain stockinette in between them, it would not have looked good with just a plain yarn. So I'm really glad I used the tonal. I was afraid the pattern was going to get lost. I mean, in the colors, but surprisingly, it's held up very well. So I'm very pleased with it. Yeah. So I started my second skein. I have 3. It doesn't call for 3, but wow, there's a lot gone in that so far. But yeah. So I'm on skein 2. This is in the Knit Picks Shadow Tonal in the Canopy colorway. Not Canopy. That was the Eiffel Tower shawl. This is in Springtime. Okay, so that's that one project, and I just picked this project up yesterday, and I didn't start it. It's been a work in progress for a while, but I was really into the Elizabeth shawl for TV knitting, so that's what I've been doing like almost all week. But so I got a few rows on this done yesterday, and again I'm in the row. You'd expect no less, right? And this is going to be hard to show you because I'm using a very small circular, especially for a sweater. But this is the Dark and Stormy. It is a sweater that I've been knitting. I left this in my dorm over the Christmas holidays just because I didn't want to take the sweater and the yarn back home with me and then finish it and have to cart the sweater back because sweaters take up a lot of room in your suitcase. But I think when you last saw it, I had just decreased. So I am doing the second decrease on the row. So there's the progress from the armhole. Not much progress, as you can see. I mean, it's very slow going because I'm using a worsted on a size 5 needle, which is insane. But yeah. So I'll show you the cable, which I really, really love the cable. I really do. It's a lot of fun. But there we go. So there's the cable, and that goes all the way down the back, and then this zigzag cable goes down the side by the button band. Yeah. So there that is. I think that's all my projects. I feel like I whizzed through this episode, and that doesn't feel right. Really doesn't feel right. All right. So oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I should have grabbed the yarn from that drawer. But I finally did find some yarn for my brain hat, so I will be casting on for that soon. Because I have to get it done before my first exam, because I need a brain hat. So other stuff. I don't know how long I've been chatting. It's terrible. Because I have a camera, I don't have like a webcam, so I don't know how long this has been taking. Alright, so those are my projects, I guess. And before this gets even more awkward, I think I might just sign off. I feel like I'm forgetting something. And that's terrible. It's really terrible. Again, I'm so out of the swing of doing podcasts by myself. Usually we end up with my 2 other co-hosts when we're together, just yakking incessantly, so we have to speed through it just to get through what we're supposed to get through. But no. Alright, so I'll just leave it with that. Usually by the end of the semester, my podcasts get longer, mysteriously. So, yeah, okay. Trying to do the math in my head real quick. So it's been long enough, I guess. Although there's no specified time to podcast for. So I guess I'll just wrap it up then. Since the schedule has changed because Mom's Mondays are crazy, so Mom now podcasts on Wednesday, Catherine podcasts on Monday, and I'm on Fridays. So I will upload this on Friday. So for you it'll be Friday. For me it's Thursday. But yeah. So until next week. Bye.